Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Boston Celtics in Boston. Taking a look at the Celtics, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And after stealing one on the road, they've put themselves in the driver's seat. Shaq, how big is this home court advantage in the series right now?
It's big, Ernie. They're in a really good position if they win here tonight. This game is obviously not technically a must-win for either team, but it will certainly be a pivotal game when we look back at the series.
What kind of a game will it be?
Pivotal. Pivotal.
I agree with you.
P-I-V-V-O-B-O-L. Pivotal.
I could not have said that better myself. How about you, Jed?
Man, I love pivotal games. It's just the series is tied up. Both teams want this game badly. And, you know, I think with the home team being here and their fans behind them, the pivotal will move in their pendulum in their favor.
Nice. Wow. There were a lot of P words right there. And now with the play-by-play, here's Kevin Harlan.
This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at Boston, they managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
You know, anytime you're going on the road, the first two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
Yeah, you know what? Despite getting the split, I still have them as the underdog in this series, Greg. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're just not going to lay down for them.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for Chicago right now, Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Lee in at the 3 slot.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Pass to Butler. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Johnson.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Thomas against Butler. Johnson dishes to Bradley. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Rose kicks to Gibson. To the paint, here's Lee. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Thomas with the ball. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
He kicks it to Sullinger. And that one's good.
Really nice dime drop from Nick. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
And here's Rose. Gets in the screen. Wide open look for Gasol. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Gasol's got his first 2 points of the night. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Thomas a screen. Shoots the three. No good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They're looking to build on Monday's big win.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Back at two. No good from lead. Celtics trail by 3. Sullinger a screen on Rose. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Thomas. Johnson's got his first basket.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Rose kicks to Gibson. Back to Rose. Rose back up. He lays it in.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. In the corner, Bradley with it. Launches it. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside Rose. Defended by Crowder. And it's Butler missing. Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Left side Bradley. Dishes to Crowder. Sullinger outside. It's Bradley on the wing. Some solid defense from Butler.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
This is it to Rose. There's the screen. Feeds it to Gasol. Shoots a fader. And Boston with the rebound. Now here's Brad. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Sullinger the screen. Crowder kicks to Sullinger. The shot goes down and gets his game back to even.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
Getting home court advantage back is what makes this game absolutely critical in his opinion. He said the guys know what we have to do. We're determined to regain the advantage that we had worked so hard to get in the regular season. It was easy to see just how important this game is to him, and history tells us to all teams, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Johnson, following the score by Derrick Rose. It's Bradley on the wing. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside Thomas. There's the dish to Sullinger. It's Bradley on the wing, defended by Butler. Bradley passes to Crowder. Off target from three-point range. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Butler. Here's Lee. Crowder pulls it in. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points off there have been hard to come by. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Now here's Crowder. He's tightly guarded. Takes the 3. Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Butler. The Bulls shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit freaky out there. Back to Lee from the arc. Jared Sullinger grabs the board.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Rose kicks the bucket. going the other way now.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Bradley passes to Sullinger. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Chicago, they have shot just one free throw early. 1-for-1 in the game. That free throw good from Gasol. So Boston ends up going with a new group. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Portis, he's checked in for Gibson. Doug McDermott comes in for Lee. Tony Snell's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Brooks subbed in for Rose. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Making a change here. Mirotic is checked in. Celtics trail by 6. Rozier the pass to Ulepko. Hit by Zeller. There's a good screen. Shots good by Turner.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Smart. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Celtics shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Tyler Zeller at the line with 1 shot.
And that one falls for Zeller. Here's the screen. Here's Ulepko. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
Brooks kicks to McDermott. Back to Brooks. Clock at 6. Fires from 14. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Bulls lead by 4. Boston shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Now here's Smart. He's guarded closely. He dishes it to Zeller. On the wing, Turner. 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Turner's got 5 points so far.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Nice shot by McDermott.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Celtics trail by 5. Now Smart still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Picked by Zeller. One shot on the way. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Brooks outside from downtown. Evan Turner pulls it in. On offense, here are the Celtics. They trail by 3. The Celtics need to get a shot off. They get it back. Shot by Zeller, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And there's the feed to Snell. There's the pick. Back to Brooks. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in. And the Bulls lead by 5.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Bulls third.
And what a fun team to watch all season long. That up-tempo style, I mean, you've got to love them as a run-and-gun team. That's who they are, and that's going to be important in terms of their push here in the postseason.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Tyler Zeller, and it's Perry Jones in for your Red Coat. And Chicago also making a switch. Morris checked in for Tony Snell. Now here's Olynyk. And he buries that one, trimming the rim on the way down.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Brooks pushes to Middleton. Hits it to McDermott. He feeds it to Moore. Hits the screen. And it's Moore penetrating. There's Portis. And Boston with the rebound. 6-second difference between shot and gameplay. Turner passes to Smart. A 3-ball. They get it again. Pass to Jones. He kicks it to Smart. Second chance shot. Green for 2 points. Smart's got his first basket of the night.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
From 10 feet out, no good on that last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And Amir Johnson re-signed in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and he talked about their great fan support in Toronto. lot of fans south of the border in the U.S. are surprised when they learn how passionate, Clark, the fans in Toronto can be.
You know, Kevin, that's so true. I mean, when they get it going at the Air Canada Center, that place rocks. And it's great to hear Amir talk about how that pumps him up and makes him want to do it for Canada.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and showing up on the scoreboard, too.
Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Jones is out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Crowder in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Amir Johnson's checked in for Boston. The Celtics have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. That one misses for Jones. Chicago trailing here. Butler kicks to Rose. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 6 points for Rose.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And Chicago's shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Gives in a screen. Gasol is screen on Thomas. Gasol against Jones. Gasol drives in. Excellent D that time from Jones.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Lee with the steal. Thomas against Rose. There's the pass to Gasol. They set the screen. The kick outside to Butler. Trains it from beyond the arc. Butler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Thomas against Rose. Screen by Jones. Thomas dishes to Jones. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Butler, here we go. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. A floater. Rebound by the Bulls. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. And a wide open look for Lee. Shot is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Pass to Thomas. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Celtics making a switch here. Sullinger's checked in. About 3 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. Glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
They keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
20 feet out, and it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Rose. Gibson's got his first basket of the night. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, dishes it to Johnson. Back to Thomas. To the paint. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Johnson.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Rose passes to Gasol. He uses both hands to jam it in.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Lee with the steal. Rose gets to Lee. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 6 assists here tonight. Celtics trail by 6. Outside Brent. Sullinger to screen. Bradley kicks to Sullinger. 6 to shoot. No good. In and out off the rim.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Now here's Butler. From outside, off the mark. Thomas dishes to Crowder. Thomas with the ball. Butler covering. The shot by Sullinger. Wide open. And Sullinger missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
There's the pick. Gasol screen. Lee fires. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication.
Johnson, the pass to Bradley. Feeds it to Sullinger. Back to Bradley. Passes to Thomas. A second chance effort. Boston again missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Butler. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Take a look at what Butler's done. He has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Zeller comes in for Amir Johnson. And Urebko is subbed in for Jay Crowder. And the Bulls making a change also. Dunleavy's checked in.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Sullinger the screen. And Zeller kicks to Sullinger. The dish to Thomas. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Gibson.
and not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Gasol kicks to Dunleavy. Bradley against Butler. Gibson setting the pick for Butler to the inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Some changes for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Bradley. And it's Rozier in for Thomas. Chicago also making some changes. Portis is checked in for Gasol. Tony Snell comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. Here's Rozier. Pick by Zeller. Sullinger screen on Brooks. Here's Rozier. On the miss, not the best shot selection there.
That'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Now here's Brooks. He dishes it to Dunleavy. Snell kicks to Brooks. And it comes off the rim with a high bounce.
That's one he knows he should have claimed.
It's stolen by Dunleavy. Here's Snell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Good ball moving in by the Bulls. It's in the screen. It's off the screen. Again, the miss by Brooks. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Rozier. Director dishes to Zeller. That one dropped for his second bucket. Within 2 for 4. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Gibson setting the pick for Brooks. The feed to Gibson. Kicks it to Snell. Right side Gibson. Pass to Brooks. And the clock. Rebound by the Celtics.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective.
Shot by Zeller, no good. The Bulls leading by 8. Brooks kicks to Dunleavy. Brooks, the pass to Dunleavy. Dishes to Brooks. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. On its way from Gibson for 2. No good. And it's Boston the other way. Taken away. Here's Snell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He feeds it to Brooks. And Gibson kicks to Dunleavy. Now the pass to Snell. Shot clock at 5. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Snell's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago. Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Which teams are the most dominant on the glass during the regular season. The Bulls in second.
What a tremendous regular season for them on the board. I mean, they never seemed to fade during long games and kept grabbing rebounds until the final whistle. They played 48 minutes of basketball, and they'll expect to do the same thing here in the postseason.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Boston. Turner comes in for Jerebko. Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Boston with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And Olynyk kicks to Turner. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
One-handed. He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Perry Jones, who's checked in for Tyler Zelka. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Mirotic's shot is off. Celtics trail by 7. Smart dishes to Olynyk. Pass to Smart. Here's Rozier. Smart wide open. He fires. Boston again missing. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Brooks for 3. The shot is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Turner. Passes it to Rozier. At the elbow, Jones. Nice ball movement by Boston. Jones with the screen on Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Turner against Brooks. The shot by Turner, no good. Chicago leading by 7. Snell, the pass to Brooks. There's Portis. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That one on Olynyk. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first one falls. Chicago making some changes. McDermott comes in for Dunleavy. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Tony Snell. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Celtics trail by 8. Turner passes to Rozier. Olynyk up top. And he connects on the jumper. The screen's at the trip. Olynyk's got his second bucket tonight.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mirotic the screen. To the right side. McDermott kicks to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot.
No good. Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board. And his length doesn't hurt either.
And that concludes the first half. It's Chicago up by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with Derek. And Derek, what are the most important things you've done defensively tonight to help your offensive approach?
Contesting their shots. They're a great three-point shooting team. We're just contesting, getting out and run. That's our favorite thing to do. Get out, run. We got big second runs, shooters on the floor, so open the floor up a little bit.
Derek, always explosive in transition. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. This arena is packed, and the energy in the building, obvious. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at the Bulls, this could be the pivotal game in this series, and they're playing like it. They may not be running away with it just yet, but you could just sense in the first half how focused they are on grabbing that 2-1 lead. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, it's tough to play on the road, and they overcame that. They were mentally and physically prepared for this game, but it hasn't been easy. They faced some intense play from a team on its home turf, but these guys didn't cave in. In fact, they fought back with some intensity of their own, successfully, in front of a very hostile crowd.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, how about that contribution they got from the bench? Nice. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him dig a little deeper into that bench. Some games you just got to go with the lineups that are working and just improvise, Ernie.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
And, you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And, Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
So for Chicago right now, Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's Lee in at the small forward. Here's Sullinger, and there's the foul. Goes on top of Gibson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. Johnson the screen. And Thomas. Here we go. 5 on the clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Thomas got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Celtics. Rose with the ball. There's Lee with the 3. Yes. And it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Boston trailing. Outside Thomas. Johnson with a screen on Rose. Thomas with another miss. Bulls shooting around 41% on the night. Lee dishes to Rose. Outside Gibson. He kicks to Lee. Gasol setting the pick for Lee. Lee with another miss. The Celtics shooting around 40% from the floor here. Bradley passes to Thomas. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Is good. Thomas got 6 points.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
Now here's Rose. 6 points for him. Stolen by Thomas. Sullinger outside. Thomas a screen. And Sullinger kicks to Bradley. Out left to the wing. And Thomas, here we go. Here's Johnson over Butler. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Johnson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Rose. Hits it from three-point range. Rose has got 9.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Sullinger the screen. And Thomas, here we go. Trying to find Bradley, gets it to him. And the shot is good.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. Derrick Rose was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Celtics trail by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Another shot. And Johnson with the lay-in good. Johnson's got 12 in the game.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are late.
Looking screen by Gasol. Rose double team. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. A lot of offense came from this group during the regular season. Look here at the league's highest scoring shooting guards. You look at Lee, 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
And that's exactly what they do, overwhelm you. This is an aggressive attacking group. Each one of these guys is a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Rose kicks to Gibson. Good looking screen by Gasol. Down low, Lee. And another shot. And he sinks the layup. Lee's got 12.
They have got to put a body on, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive line.
Johnson the screen. Here's Sullinger. And Sullinger missing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Rose attacking right at the free throw line. That's a big high bounce and goes in. 11 points in the game.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Thomas dishes to Bradley. In the corner, Crowder with it. Gibson with the steal. And here's Rose. 11 points in the game. Here's Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Here's Crowder. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Just 3 to shoot on the wing. Johnson hit the shot. Busted. No good that time either. Chicago leading by 6. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Johnson. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Now, here's Butler. 13 points in the game. Gasol, a screen on Sullinger. Rose kicks to Gasol. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
You know, they don't want to let them hang around too long here. I agree with you. I mean, it's best to go ahead and build that lead here in the third.
Now, here's Bradley. Can they get it? The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Double team on Rose. Feeds it to Butler. They get it back. Gasol, no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
This ball movement by Boston. Here's the screen. Sullinger, the screen. Thomas passes to Sullinger. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 5 assists in the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Gibson. Inside. No good from Lee. It's an 8-point differential. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Sullinger with the buckets.
First 3 of the half. Second of the game. Can he beat up?
Rose gets to Gibson. Gasol screen. Gibson pushes the lead. Gasol's in the post. Sullinger's there. And the basket good. 10 points for Pau Gasol.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Now here's Thomas. 8 points for him. Shot, high post. Here's Johnson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. They get fouled assault.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Johnson. 12 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
The Celtics have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. The first free throw is good. Olenek is checked in for the Celtics. Then for the Bulls, Mirotic is checked in for Gibson. McDermott comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Rose. He doesn't get the second one. The Bulls leading by 6. Moore passes to McDermott. Mirotic has a wide open look. Another 3 for Chicago.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Bradley. The dish to Thomas. Rebounded by Moore. Here's Chicago. They're on a 15-6 run. And there's the feed to lead. Another 3 for Chicago.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Celtics trail by 12. Thomas kicks to Bradley. He dishes it to Olenek. Pass to Crowder. The pass to Thomas. From deep. The shot, no good. And in Chicago the other way. Moore outside. Here's Lee. Lee with another miss. Boston's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. To the left side wing. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Thomas got 11 points.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
And Moore gets to Gasol. Dishes it to Lee. Puts it up from 17, and he's able to get it back. Bradley with some nice D. Boston trail. Kicks to Crowder. Back to Bradley. He feeds it to Olenek. Pass to Crowder. He kicks to Thomas. Johnson right side. Here's Crowder. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Jay Crowder.
First one falls for him. Boston making some changes. Perry Jones is checked in for Johnson. Turner comes in for Bradley. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. Dunleavy comes in for Lee. And both free throws good from Crowder. The Bulls leading by 7. Moore outside. Mirotic has the open look, and it comes off the front of the rim. Boston shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Jones kicks to Crowder. 29 seconds left in the third. Here's Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got his second bucket. Chicago has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Now here's Moore. Out to the right wing. Here's Mirotic. Sinks the triple. Mirotic has got 8.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 8. and will return shortly. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. The Bulls leading by 8. Sullinger and Zeller are the duo down low. Smart is out there with Evan Turner, and it's Jones in at the 3. This
coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Sullinger the screen. And Turner kicks to Sullinger. And the shot's good after him. Now Rose. Pass to Mirotic. Here's Dunleavy, defended by Jones.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. The Bulls leading by 11. Rose with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. Mirotic's shot is off.
Where you'll see him miss such an open look.
Sullinger the screen. And Turner kicks to Smart. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside Butler. Mirotic, a screen on Jones. Rose dishes to Mirotic. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 14 points for Nikola Mirotic.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
Smart passes to Sullinger. And Smart now atop the key. Sullinger the screen. Zeller setting the pick for Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sullinger with the bucket.
The sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Butler kicks to Rose. Down low, Gibson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And stolen by Mirotic. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Dunleavy with the ball. Takes the 3. That's good from Mirotic on the assist by Rose. Mirotic has got 15 points here in the second half. Celtics trail by 17. Here's Smart. Feeds it to Turner. Goes up at the stripe. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Sullinger with the bucket.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. And finished off by Mirotic.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Hey, get on Turner. Come on, shoot.
Outside Turner.
Hey, carry.
It's stolen by Rose. In transition, here come the Bulls. 8 feet away. Here's Dunleavy. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Boston, Mike Dunleavy, taking 2 shots.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
That free throw, no good. And a new group in for the Celtics. Johnson, he's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Urebko comes in for Jones. Bradley's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Evan Turner. The Bulls also changing it up. Gasol comes in for Taj Gibson. And Lee's subbed in for Mirotic. And the second free throw, good. Celtics trail by 20. Bradley with the ball. Outside Thomas. There's the triple. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Outside Rose. There's the dish to Dunleavy. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Dunleavy's got 6 in the quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Shot clock at 6. From deep, Thomas. And that one's good. Thomas got 12 points here in the second half.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3-ball. They shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Sullinger the screen. And Thomas, here we go. Thomas with another miss.
It looks like he bit off a little more than he could chew with that spin move.
Now the feed to Rose. Gasol setting the pick for Rose. From outside, off the mark. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Thomas. He dishes it to Sullinger. It's Bradley on the wing. It's covered by Rose. Sullinger, no good. The Bulls leading by 22. Over in the corner, Lee traps in the tray.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it good.
Bradley with the ball. Butler covering. Outside Bradley. Johnson sets the screen for Bradley. Shoots. Busted. No good that time either. Chicago with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And the shot is good. 20 points for ABC.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Bradley, no one around him. Good, it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Rose. Double team on Rose. Here's Butler. The second chance effort. And Gasol with the lay-ins.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Butler against Bradley. The pass to Urebko. Dishes it to Johnson. Three-pointer. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Thomas. And Butler sends it back. And here's Rose. Down low, here's Gasol. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Johnson. Turner comes in for Jared Sullinger. Smart's checked in for Bradley. And it's Rozier in for Thomas. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Dunleavy. Doug McDermott comes in for Lee. Tony Snell's checked in for Butler. And Moore is checked in for Rose.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now here's Moore. Pass to Portis. Kicks to Gasol. The turnaround jumper. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Rozier, the pass to Smart. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Moore.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Now here's McDermott. Turner covering. Moore left side. Back to Gasol. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And the basket by Olynnyk.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
And Chicago shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. There's the pick. Off the screen. It's Gasol missing. The Celtics shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Rozier. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Here's Moore. 1:36 left in the fourth. He feeds it to McDermott. Gasol a screen. Snell dishes to Gasol. Here's Moore. The shot is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Bulls.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Derrick Rose. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And the first one at the line is good.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Mirotic is checked in for Gasol. And it's Brooks in for Tony Snell. And so, Smart nails both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Back to Brooks. Mirotic, the screen. The drive by Brooks. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Smart gets to Turner. Here's Rozier. Brooks covering. Now Smart. He kicks it to Olynnyk. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Brooks outside. Rebound, Boston.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Turner passes to Rozier. No good on the three. Here's Brooks. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with Pau Gasol. And Pau, what's the mentality that you bring into a game to allow you to be at your most effective rhythm?
Oh, I just got to come out really aggressive, just trying to find the boards, and just forget about the shots that I can miss, or if I don't get a certain amount of touches, I just got to be aggressive and I got to get in the paint. So that's how I'm most effective, and that's what gets me going too.
Well, you certainly got into a great rhythm, Pal. Thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose. And Shaq, I can tell you want to say something. Your comments?
Without his leadership and his spectacular play tonight, they wouldn't be holding the lead in this series. The bottom line is they are now in the driver's seat. Looking very good and going forward, like me and my convertible.
He was an artist with the basketball tonight, guys. Just a ridiculous amount of assists for him in this game. The way he moved the ball around the court, making sure everyone had their hand in the offense, was superb. That's how you play the point in this league, ladies and gentlemen.
And that will wrap up this Round 1 broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.